According to the International Monetary Fund, by 2035, sub-Saharan Africa will have more working-age persons than the rest of the world's regions combined. With many African states unable to provide white-collar jobs for its teeming youths, the informal sector has come to be relied upon heavily to solve this challenge. The IMF estimates that 90% of jobs outside agriculture exist in the informal sector. It also reveals that the continent's informal economy is the second largest in the world. This is after Latin America and the Caribbean, and accounts for about 38% of the region's GDP. The IMF reveals that employment in the informal sector in sub-Saharan Africa in 2017 alone accounts to about 92% and amounts to about 38% of the region's GDP between 2010 and 2014. Narrowing these figures down to Nigeria, the IMF estimates that over 80% of Nigeria's 200 million population work in the informal sector. It adds that this accounts to about 65% of the nation's GDP. While Nigeria continues to suffer from a high unemployment rate, Nigeria's National Bureau of Statistics says that about 55.4% of Nigeria's youths were unemployed or underemployed. Out of this number, females make up about 51.9% when compared to their male counterparts at 48.1%. However, due to widespread cultural bias and disparity, women in Nigeria do not find jobs in Nigeria's informal sector outside agriculture and continue to remain discriminated. Investigation has revealed that some women are breaking this stereotype barrier and shunning cultural bias to carve a niche for themselves in jobs traditionally regarded for men. We caught up with one of such women, Endurance Ikpomwonsa, one of Abuja's very few female mechanics. During a visit to Endurance's workplace at the Lokogoma district of Abuja, Endurance reveals that being a motor mechanic had not always been her dream.
I wanted to be a lawyer, so one day I went for rehearsals. I used to do short movie in church, so I went for rehearsals. And when I got back, my mom told me that she saw some ladies with flyers. They were passing through the area. They were sharing the flyers and they said they were mechanics, lady mechanics. And she asked them that, can they really do the job? And they said yes, they are doing the job. And like, they were just excited, sharing the flyers and all of that. So when I got back, she gave me the flyer that she picked. She don't know if I'll be interested. That was after my secondary school, so I was just planning on getting money to go to school, you know. So when she gave me the flyer, I was like, did you ask them if they can do the job? And she said yes, they can do the job. And I was like, wow, if they can do the job, that means I can also do the job.
She also adds that she still suffers discrimination from clients and friends alike.
It's really difficult, coping with the guys here. Like, in this place, we are only two ladies here, so it's been difficult. And sometimes some customer will just say, no, maybe she does not have the strength to do this job for me. But over time, they've learned to cope with it, that yes, she's good at what she's doing, so she can do it.
We caught up with other staff of the workshop who commended Endurance's dexterity.
Endurance is one out of a million that took the courage to stand on her feet in what she wants. You know, some girls, they are very scared. Some are very, let me use this word, lazy, because they will find it very difficult. How will I go and do a job that will dirty my body? It's better for me to stand on street or wait for whoever a white collar job.
She's determined to do it. When you wish to do things on your own, you won't even know that it's very hard or anything. Whenever she's at work, she works even more than a man. All the areas she's handling, I don't even go back to recheck it because she will do it very well, 100% okay. And she has been with me for years.
Endurance says she has tall dreams of branching out on her own, but reveals several challenges stopping her from achieving that dream.
Lack of equipment is one of the most challenging things on this job. If we have equipment to do this job, the job will be a lot easier. I mean, it will be less stress free. You don't have to be doing everything with your power. You just put the machine or use and just do it, and the job will be perfect.
She dreams of one day becoming a light and a guide to other Nigerian women in a bid to help them achieve self-dependence.
I want to train ladies on this job. I mean, I want to have an initiative where I train ladies on this job. And I want to have a shop where people come to work for me. That will be separately, but I want to have an initiative that I will train ladies on, groom them on it. I mean, to tell them that those outside they are looking, there is nothing there. This is the real deal. Let's do this together to create a name for them in this mechanical job. Yes, that's what I want to do.